So thank you for time today. Where is from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany?
USA.
USA. That's your title is very cool.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So I'm asking one question. Like, what's the best experience you've ever had in Japan?
Ooh, the best, of course, the ramen was very great. But recently we drove this Ferris wheel. Very, very great. Yes, I really can recommend this Ferris wheel.
Great, and thank you. How about you?
I'd also agree with the Ferris wheel. It's been one of the funner things I've done here. Ferris wheel, great time. Food, really good. I haven't had a bad food experience. 7-Eleven, really, bridging the gap between meals. Delicious food.
All right, cool. The other question is like opposite. Like, what's the worst experience you've ever had in Japan?
Ooh, that's a very hard question because everything is so beautiful and wonderful. Mm-hmm. But let's say, yesterday we tried to go back to our hotel and the public transportation closed so early. That's a little bit sad.
How about in Germany?
24 hours.
24 hours?
Yes.
Like train, bus?
Yes, you can take the train always.
Oh,
yes.
That's cool.
But yeah, the public transportation is awesome.
Awesome.
Always on time.
Oh yeah, true. How about you?
Worst experience? Leaving Japan. That's the worst experience.
Good answer.
Thank you.
It's fun. Okay. So how do you rate it? How do you rate Japan? Like on a scale 1 to 10?
Ooh, on a scale 1 to 10, I would say it's a proper 9.
Proper 9. Okay, cool. How about you?
I'd say a strong 8.
Strong 8.
Yeah, strong 8. Could
Alright.
be a 9.
What made like the score -1?
What is the minus? It's full.
Okay.
It's very full of people. Come on, do a little bit waste on the ground. It's too clean. I feel it's too clean. It's uncomfortably clean. No, I love it. Just joking.
How about you? -2.
-2. I will say Japan, it's a little expensive. I'd knock it on that. I'd knock it, a little expensive. Mm-hmm. But that's it. Just slightly.
All right.
There's more expensive places, but yeah, if I only had to knock it on something, but I'm just a poor traveler, so.
Nah, you're not. All right, the interview's over here. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good time.
Yes.
Have a great evening. Can I ask where you're from?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Yeah. What's the best experience you've ever had in Japan?
For me, it was we had dinner at Kovo in Kyoto, and it was just the best meal that we've had.
Really good. And we met some really cool Japanese people from Kyoto who actually owned a ramen shop. And we went there the next night called Engine Ramen in Kyoto. And it was amazing. So that was a bit of a highlight for sure.
Okay, I see. So you guys love food, Japanese food so much. Okay, that's good. So like the opposite question, like what's the worst experience you've ever had in Japan? Transport and trying to get anywhere.
I think,
mostly Kyoto. Like how come?
Just, I think maybe picking up white people aren't that keen on. I found that a lot of the taxi drivers, they were a bit older, so there was a language barrier, which is like completely fair enough. So we did a lot of walking there.
Yeah, that was probably one thing. And maybe some of the construction, trying to walk around it and find your way around
Get
it.
lost.
Honestly.
But it's so minor.
Can you find like any English like what's that?
We can.
Like notice or something.
It's just we come from such a tiny place. We come from such a tiny place that places like this, it's just crazy. Train stations and that, it's just so big.
We don't really have trains in New Zealand, so trying to work around it all is quite hard.
Okay, I see. So New Zealand is really like nature place.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Everyone has a car.
Yeah.
It's not really far to go. There's not many people. I think there's 5 million people in New Zealand total. So
more chill and relaxed place.
And
I get it.
Everything's been amazing. Just us getting lost.
Yeah.
So, like last question, like how do you rate Japan on a scale 1 to 10?
Oh mate, it's up there with a 10. The food's amazing, the culture, the people are so friendly. Apart from the transport issue, if that's the worst thing that can happen, then you're doing pretty well. So it's an amazing place.
But on the flip side, the trains are really easy to use. It's literally us just walking around getting lost.
Once you figure out how it works, then they're amazing. It's a great place. So.
All right, cool. So the interview is over here. Thank you for time today. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye. Have a good day. Can I ask where from?
I'm from France.
France?
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. Like, what's the best experience you've ever had in Japan?
When I went to Ari Mountain, it was really cool. There was no people and it was
No
so
people?
comfy. Yeah, there was not a lot of people.
So do you not feel like weird, like get naked in front of like strangers?
I came to Japan in 2019, so I'm used to it now, and
Okay.
it was okay. But for my friend, it was really weird at first.
Yeah?
We set up some ground rules like not to check at each other and stuff like that.
So last question, like what's the worst experience you've ever had in Japan?
My worst experience when I was in Miyajima. I was hiking down Mount Misen, and I fell and I broke my kubi-ashi.
Kubi-ashi? Ashikubi?
I don't know the name in English. Ashikubi.
Yeah.
But now I'm fine. I can somehow walk again. But yeah, it was tough for a few days. It was so bad.
That's nice. So how do you like Japan, like on a scale of 1 to 10?
Like 9.
9.
Yeah. Minus 1 point because it's pricey to come here from
Pricey?
France. Yeah,
the fried chicken.
Yeah, I paid like 1,000 euro.
Oh, true. It's too far, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So the interview's over here. Thank you for time today.
Nice.
I appreciate it.
Nice. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you. Have a nice
Bye.
day. Thank you. Can I ask where you guys from?
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Okay, Switzerland. It's like, what's the best experience you've ever had in Japan so far?
It's tough. Everything is great here. It's not something particular.
Like, what's your like favorite food?
Ramen.
Probably ramen.
Ramen. Yeah. How about you? Have you any experience?
I think it's overall like the experience in total because
yeah?
it's so different to
Different. How different are they? Like Switzerland and Japan. Like, what's the like most differences like that you've ever found?
Say it's everything.
It's everything different. Okay, so let me change the question. Like, what's the worst experience you've ever had in Japan? Like, worst experience?
Maybe that everything is in Japanese only, mostly.
Japanese only.
One example, mangas. There's like no English mangas at all. That's very
you like manga?
Yeah, I like manga. It's very sad because we see all the mangas, but you can't read anything.
Which manga do you like most?
One Piece.
One Piece.
But that's translated to English, so that's no problem. But there are many others that we don't have in our country. So I would like to read it, but I can't.
Yeah. All right. So how about you? Like, what's the worst experience you've had in Japan?
I think sometimes the food decision is difficult because
Yeah?
I don't understand. I rely on Google Translate.
I see.
Also with the language, so.
I see. So you just order, but you don't know like what's coming
Yeah.
because of like a language barrier or something.
Yeah.
I see. All right. The interview is over here. See you for time today. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Great.
ありがたいんだけど、ちなみに英語すごい上手。
ありがとうございます。
なんかちょっとだけイギリスっぽい。
Yeah, I used to be in London.
あ、マジか。
Yes. How about you?
俺アメリカにいた。
アメリカにいた。
ニューヨーク州。
Wait, you spent 3 years and your Japanese that good?
3年目。
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 What's the worst experience you've ever had in Japan?
一番
悪い。
いやそれは言っちゃダメだね。
なんで
一番
some foreigners say
最悪な体験はさ。
like it's a like no.
いや一番最悪。
No pressure. No
一
worries.
番最悪な体験は一応あったんだけど。
Oh, okay.
でも下品すぎてそれダメだと思う。
It's alright. Take it easy, man. Take it easy, man.
いやー、つまりちょうど今からこの人集合するからさ、ちょっと難しいと思うから。
あ、マジ。
ごめんね。頑張ってね。すごい英語上手だからきっとどっかでいい人ができると思いますから。
わかりました。
頑張ってね。
ありがとうございます。
すいません。
Can I ask where from?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yes.
That's cool. So, how long have you been in Japan so far?
2 days.
2 days. Okay.
But I come here all the time.
I see.
And
All
I'm
right.
half Japanese.
Oh, Japanese?
Yeah.
Already. That's cool. All right. Do you speak Japanese as well?
Skoshi.
All right. So what's the best experience you've ever had in Japan so far?
There's a gyoza place at Tachikawa. It's called Tengoku. Best restaurant ever.
Where is it? In Osaka?
No, it's over by Tokyo.
All right. So that. One more question. Sorry.
Yes.
So what's the worst experience you've ever had in Japan?
There aren't too many bad experiences.
No experience?
No, they're all good.
Right. So how do you like Japan? Like on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
10?
Oh yeah, it's the best.
That's good. All right. So like, do you prefer like Japan over US?
In many ways, yes.
Yeah. All right. So how do you like the US on a scale of 1 to 10?
US is about a 7.
7.
Yeah, there's a lot of good places. There's a lot of bad places.
What made it -3?
There are just some places in the United States that just aren't very good to go to. Yeah, a lot of violence, a lot of
Like, what's like worst place?
worst place, Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee.
If it's Tennessee, all right, good to know. I won't go there.
No, don't go there.
All right, cool. The interview's over here. Thank you for your time today. I appreciate it.
All right,
Thank you,
very
man.
much.
ありがとうございます。
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
The city of mine, it never gets me down.